if I saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, thinking off about the same mistake. Darling, when you go away, it won't be as simple for you.
Yo, guys, how is everyone doing? We are back. Red Devil Live podcast is back, episode 51. Breaking news, big news. We've got a really good panorama. Damon, Yasser, and more to come, where we're basically going to discuss Messi and the whole fallout going on with it. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter, next, smash the notification button. Well, just footballing news, but let's just get straight into it, guys. Let me get this up here. Messi leaves Barcelona. It is official. Obviously, Laporta was at his press conference this afternoon, where basically he confirmed that due to financial stipulations from La Liga, that Messi basically... I'm just reading Ahmed's through chat, man. I'm going to let you land soon. I'm going to let you land soon, Ahmed, because I know you are gassed about this, as you should be. But it was so, it was so... I will put this up here, Martin. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Thank you for tuning in. I want those super chat dubs, by the way, bro, that you get paid change. I want those dubs.
He wants those meals.
Exactly. I need to be fed too. Laporte basically saying, like, listen, bro, guys, we can't afford the wage bill. It's all capped. It's gone up completely. We need to sell him. And it is what it is. Even now, as SMB has said, apparently Aguero legal team was trying to get out of the contract with Barca because presumably, obviously, Messi convinced him to go there. Before we get into the whole PSG, because I know I was, so I want to bring Damien into this. What does this mean for Barcelona Football Club now? Before we go into what Messi will do, what does this ultimately mean for Barcelona Football Club?
Well, I hear a little bit of background noise.
Let me check if it's me, guys. I don't know. I don't think it's me, but
is it me?
Right. I don't think so.
Okay, go on.
We good. Yeah, but Messi leaving is, listen, it's a new chapter for us. I think it should have happened last season. Obviously, the circumstances, the way that the season ended, obviously, the Champions League embarrassment, and Messi clearly wanted to leave. And we could have, made profit of, the selling of Messi.
Sorry. Just interrupt, because I've just seen Ilman says, not that. Sorry.
Easy.
Where was it? Fabrizio said Messi to PSG. I've just shout out to Monterey for the dub. Barca only fans FC. We're going to go into that, but let me quickly just share, because I think Fabrizio has tweeted something in the last hour. Here we go. What's it? Paris Saint-Germain close to sign Leo Messi confirmed. PSG preparing the official contract until 2023 to be submitted to Messi and his father during the next hours. Messi's open to join PSG. Neymar was pushing us when it was. PSG are so confident. Right. Damon, Carry on, buddy, man. Carry on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that last season it should have been, Messi's last season. Uh, coming into, this season, he actually did want it to stay, but obviously, the club situation. I don't know if you heard what Laporta said, like this morning, but it was actually impossible for us to actually sign him. And even if we did, like, signed a new contract, we would have been in a really bad situation further down the line. Also, yeah, even without Messi, we're still in a really bad place. So I think it's for the best in the club's interests right now to, obviously let Messi go. It's obviously very hard, for us to just let him go for free, but I think in the long run, I think we can survive from this. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on this.
Fair. Yasir, I know you obviously you had a lot to say last night. So, but how do you see Barcelona as a football club now recovering from this, etc.? Like where do you see them?
You know, I don't know. That's the $1 million question.
Mm,
The problem I have with Barcelona is they just seem to be making one mistake after another mistake after another mistake after another mistake after another mistake.
mm,
Because the more I think about this, the more I just try to look at this very logically.
mm,
Because if Messi was going to go this summer, and that's pretty much what's going to happen. Um, like Damien said, he should have left last year, and they could have got an actual transfer fee for him, and that would have helped Barcelona financially significantly. You're talking about 100 mil plus transfer, and plus you save the wages you spent on him last year. You would have saved it, and the club would have been better for it.
okay.
But with Barcelona, they didn't do that. They kept it, and it seemed like it was like a big power play with Bartomeu and Messi. And where at the end of the day, Messi won, but that just put Barcelona in this financial misery or financial like this impossible situation that they're in now. So the thing is, it's like yeah, I feel like in reality, if we're looking at this, no banter aside,
Mm,
it was impossible to sign Messi to begin with, knowing Barcelona financials. I don't think Barcelona financial was a mystery to any of us. It was clear as day, and I felt like this was just Laporte being a politician.
let me sorry to interrupt, Trisha. Let me ask this to probably to Damien, because I think this is a good question. Is that and maybe it's because of Barcelona, I don't know, but SMB says the worst thing is that Messi left on the free. If Messi was sold
Mm-hmm.
last season to PSG or City for 200 million or something, they would have been in a better situation. So my question to them is like, why was there such an insistence on if you knew because the financial situation wouldn't have come out of the blue if you knew that you could potentially get 100 million from Messi and on top of that have his wages released, why did Barcelona push so hard to keep him
That's true.
knowing full well that their wage structure was going to collapse with him staying?
Yeah, I totally agree with that statement that SSB said, but obviously the president that we had during the time, Bartomeu didn't think in long term. He mainly thought short term, and and right now we're obviously in a bad situation, and it the the um, the main issue was from him, from what he did. Obviously, buying players, for like 100 million plus and putting them on very
Mm-hmm.
very high wages, and not now we're still, in this situation, and we're still struggling to sell players, obviously, that are on these high wages, like Titi and Coutinho, and obviously Griezmann. So yeah, it's a whole mess, and it's gonna be hard for for Laporte, to really solve the situation. But I think with Messi leaving, as I said before, I think it's the correct decision for us right now.
Yep.
Fair. Okay. Ahmed, man. Well, we're going to get to PSG and Messi and trebles and Poch and all that for a second. But first things first, like, what's your kind of reaction to this, specifically related to Barcelona? How you think they might handle things going forward, or if they're going to handle whatever?
I think Barcelona is fucked, and they have been for a long time. And to be honest, like, if I'm not being biased now, I feel bad for Barcelona. Like, honestly, it's like
I agree.
PSG has been beating up Barcelona, and now we're just kicking them on the floor. To be honest, over the 5 years, I would say. So it's a bit unfair. We're kicking on the floor right now, and we took the last good thing they had in their club. We took it from them. So for Barcelona, I would say this is shit news, because what people are realizing is also that even though Messi costs a lot, and I think the new contract wouldn't be as much as the previous one, but the revenue you lose with not having Messi in your squad is huge.
Yeah. So
I think I read something that Messi gets like 30% of Barcelona's revenue to the club, and that's a lot. That's really a lot. Especially Barcelona has been depending on revenue throughout their history, and now when COVID has hit them, they struggle a lot more than before. So I think they will struggle even more without Messi, and now they need to just invest in the youth, really. And the thing with Messi not leaving last year, the thing is, Messi never wanted to leave Barcelona, in my opinion, because I think last year why he said he wanted to leave was just a power move to get that fantastic man Bartomeu out of the club. So that was a power move, and he didn't want to leave this summer as well. But obviously they got forces to leave him, and he will end up at a better place. So all the Messi fanboys, your player still has a chance to win the Champions League now. It's not done, because with Barcelona he never had a chance. But now with PSG, he will have a chance. So, yeah. And my reaction to it, last thing. My reaction to it.
Go ahead.
Honestly, it feels like, when Neymar signed for PSG.
Yeah.
It was a rumor in the beginning. And then out of nowhere, it escalated. Not like the rumor built up. Out of nowhere, it did a 360, or not 360, a 180. And just turned the other way. I remember when Shakira's boyfriend sent the picture of Neymar staying. Everybody thought he would stay at Barca. Bam! Out of nowhere, it took like 2-3 days. He's gone to PSG. Now the same. I think Fabrizio tweeted the day before that everything will be signed soon. Messi will sign a contract with Barcelona. 2 days after, they got denied by La Liga, and he might join PSG now. It's crazy. But I'm really happy.
So Red Devil, quick question. A part of me really believes that this maybe was something that Laporta was resigned to once he became president of Barcelona. I just, because for me, I just don't see how, they try, and all of a sudden they just gave up. I just feel like this was something that when Laporta was becoming president of Barcelona, he realized that maybe you just don't have the finances to sign Messi, and this whole thing, like with Messi staying, the contract is out for Fabrizio Romano saying that he will sign. All that might just be politics, just to appease the fan. the fans and say that, hey, you know what? I tried everything I possibly can do, but in reality, at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do. You know, so because no one wants to be the president that allowed Messi to leave, but it like right now, Laporte looks like the good guy, where he tried everything he possibly can to sign Messi, but it was just impossible.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think that you can blame Laporte obviously coming in. Obviously, this has been years of mismanagement under Bartomeu, signing, not only just signing players on high transfer fees, but obviously signing them on high wages, which was absolutely ridiculous in the first place. I don't think there's a lot that Barcelona could have done. Like I said before, the only thing that for me was a bit strange is that I still can't believe that on the one hand, you had if you knew that this was going to be, the financial issue was going to be an issue, I don't get why there was so much resistance to selling Messi last summer. Because then I have no doubt that PSG would have spent 100 million to sign Messi last summer. So at least you have 100 million pounds and you have Messi's wages off your bill. So you might be in a somewhat better situation.
Red Devil.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, continue.
Go on. So that's my point. That for me that makes more sense than yeah.
I get your point, but it's also politics. The reason why Bartomeu himself.
Brick Mike. I
think we lost him. We lost him.
Okay, come back in and come back out, Yassir. Ahmed, go on.
My response to that is that the thing was last summer. First of all, it was the first COVID summer, so no teams had money. We didn't see any big team except the Premier League teams like Chelsea spend a lot of money. Even PSG didn't spend. We just got free transfers, and not big free transfers like Danilo Pereira, Florenzi, these type of guys. Loan. I meant loan. And the other thing was, Messi last season had a clause, according to him, that he could leave on a free or something like that last summer. But Barcelona said, no, you can leave on a free this summer. But I don't think any club last summer could afford a transfer fee for Messi and wages. So Messi staying at Barcelona, the only way he could have gone out is this way, in my opinion. That's by him getting forced out.
What's this? Pac says, search the Son on Square. Messi met up with his friend from Barcelona and Neymar in Ibiza to pick up Messi with. I mean, I've been seeing pictures of Messi with Di Maria and Neymar and stuff like that as well. So
yeah,
there's no doubt that they're all friends. That's facts.
But can I ask you a question?
Go on, Ahmed.
Like, obviously, to Damon, as the Barcelona fan in here, the brave Barcelona fan, with Messi leaving now, does this mean that maybe Braithwaite will get number 10?
Easy. Relax. We're gonna have to leave it there for 2 years. We're gonna have a cool down.
If they do that, your club is finished. If they do that, if they give the number 10 to him,
easy.
He deserves it. To be fair, he's their best player right now.
Mute your mic. Easy.
Braithwaite had a good Euro. Respect, he had a good Euros. Let's be real.
For real.
Friendly in the preseason, his preseason goal.
Relax, bro. That was pure luck, bro.
Before we move on to talk about basically the imminent PSG thing, I do want to briefly touch on the Aguero situation. So let me just get it down to Aguero. Yeah, so basically, obviously Aguero, we know, joined Barca. I would assume, to actually play with Messi. Barca Universals basically tweeted out saying Aguero wants to leave Barcelona after Messi's left. His lawyers are in terms of his contract signed weeks ago to leave Barca this summer. What do you? I mean, I'll come to Hussein first, man. Thanks for joining. And same thing, and then I'll go to top 11. Can he do that? What do you think? Can he do that? Do you think he should do that? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think that's true, man, because I'm also seeing some reports contradicting that, saying he doesn't want to leave, but
Okay.
it's not saying that he wants to he wants to stay. I think right now Aguero, I think he's just focused on getting some game time and improving his fitness and whatnot in order to play next season. I think that's what he's focusing on. I think this is just clickbait at this moment, just because, especially because there's been a lot of jokes, like, oh, imagine how Aguero feels because the one person that he wanted to play with is gone. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's a tough situation for him, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna leave. I don't think anything's gonna happen. I think he'll still be at Barcelona. So
Okay. Fair. Top 11. Do you agree? Top 11, you there? Okay. You go, man.
I agree that I don't think this is necessarily true. I think Aguero would want to stay at Barcelona. Well, I don't think he'd go really necessarily. I think he'll stay at Barcelona. I reckon it'd be the right thing anyway because I don't think he could. I don't think he has the speed to keep up with the Premier League anymore. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Okay, fair. Damien, thoughts on before I super chat for Martin Rosario. Thank you for sending in those dubs. I know you're rich, Martin. I know you're rich because I know you gamble. We've had those conversations. So keep the dub coming. He says, so the home Damien fighting the good fight, bro. Bro, Damien has been and I know he's been a shout. He's one of the most respectful Barca fans that I know. I'm sure I'm a contest to that. Like he's level-headed, sound, and knows what he's talking about. There are certain Barca fans who I'm still waiting to turn up that may not be in that category. I'm still waiting for him to turn. He said he's going to be here, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Damien,
You can hear his voice. He's very sad.
Easy.
But to be honest, Damien has been sad ever since the 4-1, I would say. Ever since 4-1 PSG versus Barcelona has been sad ever since. I feel bad for you, bro. You should be a PSG fan. We'll be better, I promise.
No. Relax. I'm fine.
To be fair, Ahmed, you need to win the Champions League first before we go into fans and stuff like that. When you win the Champions League,
it's already guaranteed. It's already guaranteed.
It better. What we're going to talk about is a treble expected. We're going to talk about that later. But before we go into Damien, this Aguero thing news, like, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I just like found out this thing like I don't know, like an hour ago, and I'm still kind of confused about this whole situation. But I think I agree with Hussein. I think it's just clickbait, and I don't know. It just feels fake to me. I don't know. It just I don't know. It's just a weird situation. But yeah, I think Aguero's just. I think he's just focused on just getting fit and obviously getting fit for the World Cup and all of that. I just think it's just fake news.
Depansa Raul, so he's been mentioning this quite a bit, says, after Messi, which player will have the number 10 shirt in Barca? Anyone can just attack that?
Breathway.
Relax. Easy. We should mic. I'm hearing that people want Ansu Fati to obviously wear it but if I'm being honest, I don't see him really as a number 10. He's more of like a mode of a not like a false nine, but like a striker. Where we're trying to like make him into a striker. So that idea of having him as the number 10 is just out the window. So I don't really know who's gonna get the number 10.
Do you think Dembele or
Easy. Well, Dembele's like injured for like 3 months. He's injured for 3 months. So.
Oh my goodness, man. Jeez.
Yeah. So,
honestly, I just. Oh
Maybe
my
Sergio
god.
Roberto.
Honestly, I just agree with Ahmad. Sergio. Oh no. Just imagine Sergio Roberto on the bench wearing the number 10. Man, come on.
Easy.
Martin says.
You guys are sick. You guys are sick.
The use. Dembele. Oh, that's harsh. Dembele and slow, man. That's harsh. Okay. Last thing before we get into PSG, because obviously Ahmed really wants to go to town. Vishwa's Innover. Shout out to Vishwa, man. Before we go into the PSG thing,
Yeah.
Vishwa,
What's
where
up,
are
Red
you?
Devil? Thanks for the intro.
No problem. Where are you? Are you outside or something?
Sounds like he's in the highway.
I am. I
Are
just
you-
got
are
out
you-
from work.
Oh, no worries, Chief. No worries, bro. No, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. I was gonna say just before we get into it, like, where do? Because I mean, I joked. I know Damon saw it like that. You know, we're talking Division 2, etc. But where do people see Barca next? Like, how? Like in the Liga, in the Champions League, where do people see Barcelona like finishing or performing? If that makes sense. So, Damon, what are your thoughts
For next season,
for next season or this coming season? Because obviously it's coming.
yeah, I think top four is already locked. I don't really see a struggle for us. I mean, if you look last season, like the point difference between the four teams, the top four teams between like fifth place was like 20 points. So I don't see any like Sociedad to catch up that quick. So I think next season we're good at least for top four.
Okay.
But what I really want to see, I want to see the team. I want to see some players improve. I want to see fight for the badge. I would like to see like team performances. I want to see player development with obviously some of our youngsters like Dest, Fati when he comes back, and even De Jong. I just want to see improvement with the team. I can't really talk about a Champions League since I can't see like the group stage since that's still like in like a month. So yeah, that's just my like what I want from the team next season. Since Messi's leaving, I just want to see some improvements in the team, and and if we somehow get in the title race, which I think we can, then I'll be pretty adamant about that next season.
Cool. Right. Let's pretty much just I'm gonna get to comments in a second, guys. Let's pretty much. I want to share this picture that I came across on the internet. I showed it to the panel before we went live.
God.
And I said, "This is sick. This is absolutely. This isn't fair, and this is sick. This picture right here is absolutely sick." Eminem, they're calling them. Okay, I'm calling them anyway. Eminem, not MSN. Eminem, Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, man. Ahmed. It's more or less confirmed that Messi's going to PSG. Let's be real. Like there's no other club that's in for him. He is going. What do you think as a PSG fan? Because I want you to take the ball and almost give a dissection here. What does this mean for PSG as a football club if Messi joins, and most likely he will?
With Messi at the club, first of all, footballing wise, it will improve us hugely. Especially imagine Messi with those key passes to Mbappe with his pace. And just having also another guy like Neymar who can do everything. The only thing I'm worrying about is that Neymar nowadays has changed his game, similar to Messi. Can Neymar go back to the old days at Barcelona when he was more as a winger? I don't know, because Messi he can't play as a winger right now. He's better, in my opinion, now as a ham or as a playmaker who scores goals as well. And as a club, branding-wise, to be honest, I think we will have the most shirt sales in the future of 2 years, 3 years. Because imagine, we have all the big players in our club. Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Ramos. All famous
I
players.
swear if you guys get Pogba as well, man. I swear if you guys get Pogba, man. It's sick. It's sick.
I desperately wanted him, but now with Messi coming to the club, to be honest, I really don't care about Pogba. Sorry, Red Devil. But it's good for you. It's good for United.
I mean, it'll go for free next season, man. Anyway, so it is what it is. But sorry, but go on, buddy. Go on.
This will as well help Liga a lot because we have had problem with finding companies and operators who want to buy the TV rights of Liga. And surely, if Messi joins, like there needs to be a lot of people interested in Liga, so maybe that would help Liga as well, revenue-wise. But the mad thing is that with all the signings we have got, PSG, like even I, as a PSG fan, who watch us every week, I don't know which formation we will play, or which type of style. I don't know. So I need to see what Pochettino plays in the first 5-6 games. We will play with the back three. We will play with Marquinhos at midfielder. We will play Ramos. We will play because if we play with the top three with those three, what happens with Di Maria? It's unfair on him.
That's what I was saying. I'm seeing a lot of previewed formations. I said I'm going to show that in a bit later, where people have just finished Di Maria, and I'm like, Di Maria has been pretty good for PSG. He had a very good, obviously, a Copa.
He saved Messi for the Copa.
How can you just kind of relegate this guy to, unless, and maybe this is a question to you, Ahmed, do you think that Mbappe will leave maybe next summer to sort of make way for Messi? Go on.
It's up to him, because if he wants to leave, and if he tells the board, I want to leave next summer, or basically I want to leave, then the board will never let him continue this summer. Because we don't want him to leave on free. That would be stupid. A guy at his age with his talent, we can sell him for at least 120 plus million.
Okay.
But honestly, look, if Mbappe leaves PSG and goes to Real Madrid, he's stupid. He needs to renew his contract, man. Like, what a downgrade that would be. You're in one of the best teams in the world. You have the best chance of winning Champions Leagues, and you want to go to Real Madrid. I know it's a big club, but he needs to think about his legacy. So if he wants to leave, like, it's on him. He's stupid, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. But I think it would be a stupid move by him to downgrade like that. It's like playing for Manchester City, and you're winning the Premier League. You have the best chance of winning the Champions League, and then you want to go to United because it's a more historical club. Even though United is much worse in their situation right now. So
imagine Messi putting a Figo. I mean, if Messi, if it's not, he would never go to Real Madrid. That just won't happen. If he did do that, that would be yeah. I would. It's the biggest. It would be the biggest troll in football history. But I don't even think Real Madrid can afford his wages. So, but yeah. Is anyone else? Sorry, finish your point, Ahmed. Sorry.
No, I was finished.
So yeah, just obviously everyone else in the panel, just jump in. How do Messi will impact? Who was that?
Yeah,
go
so
go on.
It's me, Hussein. Yeah.
I'm saying so, go on.
Yeah, this is So it's a very good front three, obviously. The thing with this front three, right, is that even if Neymar isn't healthy, because I know last season, for example, he missed half of the season. He missed half of the Liga games. And if you put Di Maria in there, it's still a very strong front three, right? So that's the beauty of it. But yeah, Messi's going to help this team a lot. His ability to create chances is really going to help players like Mbappe, who has a lot of pace. And I think in general, a team like PSG will, they'll improve a lot with a mentality like Messi's because, I know a lot of people like to say, Messi's a bottler and whatnot, but, regardless of that, Messi is still a very talented player. He's very passionate at what he does. And I think that's really important when you have people that, really love the game, and that's Messi. He's going to play no matter what. A lot of people are just saying, oh, Messi's going for the money, but no, he's not. It's not just the money. He's going there, for the sake of his career, because he wants to keep playing and, show the world that, there's more in me. I have a few more years left. Let me do what I want. And in general with PSG, right? I think my only problem is I'm just thinking, how will Poch set up the team with that front three? I'm just thinking what the mid.
Can I just say, just on this system, like if this is Bayern Munich's way of reacting to Messi going to PSG, this is not how you go about it. This is not how you go about it.
Whoa,
I'm just saying, like, just they need to
What the
chill,
hell?
really. Like you want to re-sign Frank Ribery from Fiorentina as a reaction to Messi going to PSG. Nah, this is sorry. Yeah, I just saw this and I was like, yeah, Nagelsmann. Yeah. Anyway, just continue your point.
Yeah, no, that's too funny, man. But yeah, in general, I'm just wondering, I'm just thinking what Pochettino is going to do and how he's going to set up the team. What's really good for Messi is that this is a team that he's going to be comfortable in because, not only is the team talented, but he's familiar with a lot of players here. Obviously, he's familiar with Neymar. Obviously, he's familiar with Di Maria. Pochettino being Argentine himself, that's going to help him a lot as well, settling into the team. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of great things coming towards him. And for Liga on, yeah, man, there's a lot of people, just a month ago, unfortunately, there's a lot of people saying, oh, the Liga 1 is terrible. Like, oh, Lille just won the league and at PSG are, farmers, this and that. And now you're hearing all these people saying, oh, Liga 1 is going to be exciting next year. Like, oh, man, everything's changing, but I've always liked Liga 1. So, to see Messi go there, it's really, really going to, boost its reputation. And I think that's what it really deserves because regardless of who wins, it's a very good league. I think it's very disrespected. So yeah, I just hope everything goes well for Messi when he goes to PSG, and I hope he enjoys his time there.
Fair enough. Does anyone else want to just jump in and talk about the impact that they think that Messi will have on PSG next season, or just PSG as a whole? Go on, Vishwa. That sounds like you.
Yo. All I'm going to say, I just want to tell you one thing, Red Devil. Manchester United's price tag for Paul Pogba is not the same valuation that PSG has of him. So it's safe to say, as of right now, Paul Pogba should definitely stay at Manchester United.
Yeah.
So the only possibility I see so far is he could leave on a free next season, but right now United are okay with keeping him because no one is going to come to the price tag that they want to sell him on. And if anyone wants to get their services, they really don't want to pay just for one year contract left, So,
yeah. No, I think that this probably if this goes through, which it looks like it will, I think this definitively shows that Pogba will probably be staying at Manchester United for at least this season, and then presumably he can just go on a free. I mean, it'll be interesting because obviously he also wants to command high wages as well, because I mean, I don't know, Armour, maybe the finances are interesting, but I would be interested to see whether PSG could afford to spend 500, I don't know, is it 800 a week on Messi plus, and then obviously you've got Neymar who's already on 900. He's going to get paid either the same or more than Neymar. Neymar's already on 900k a week, and then you can then combine with a Pogba who probably wants a good 400k because that's what Manchester United are potentially offering.
I think Neymar's getting 30 million a year, and Messi would probably get 35 million. And that's cheap.
Also,
like, I think, didn't Messi get like 100 million a year?
Not 100 million.
No, he got $1 million. He got $1 million a year before.
No, $1 million a week. He was getting $1 million a week.
Oh yeah. My bad.
$1 million a year.
Yeah, well, which is 52 million in a year.
Yeah.
There's a wage cut. A small wage.
Sorry, Shimmer man, thanks for joining, man. Thoughts on PSG, the impact that Messi that will have on PSG? Like, what do you think how do you think that they will change with him involved?
I mean, I think if you add Messi to PSG. I mean, if you really add Messi to any team, I mean, automatically makes them like, just so much better just because he's that good of a player. I mean, you could argue that PSG, to some people, in some people's eyes, PSG might have the 3 best players in the world in some people's eyes. You know what I mean? So that's a great attack. But I mean, I think they'll be fine because they're all intelligent players. They're all smart players, So I think it might start off, or they might be a little bit, rusty. They might not click at first, but I think eventually, once they click into form and get into top form, I mean, it'll be hard to stop them. Like, they're the favorites for the CL if he signs for PSG. You have to put them as the favorites. Like, they should win it. But you never know. I mean, nothing is guaranteed in football, so you never know. But they'll be the favorites for sure.
Anyone else want to impact? Any comments on Messi's impact on PSG? And then we're going to next is basically like how PSG will basically line up with Messi next. So does anyone have any other comments?
I don't know really how Messi's going to play in PSG, but obviously Messi and Neymar have played before, but the only difference is with Suarez, and obviously their dominance in the Liga was just, you can't even put it in words really. And then Mbappe just plays a lot different to Suarez. I think he's better than Suarez. He's got more pace to his game, and I'm more looking forward to them in the Champions League, especially with Verratti.
Well, see, there you have another Verratti fanboy here, Ahmed.
Yeah. Marco lives, guys. Marco lives.
Verratti is the GOAT, man, honestly.
Speak on it.
Oh, no, but if you don't mind, I wanted to ask Ahmed the question, and the question is basically, if Messi, Mbappe, Neymar is going to be the front 3, or whatever you think the front 3 is going to be, what is your preferred midfield then? Because, there's just a lot of options. There's a lot of people, saying, oh, we'll put Marquinhos in midfield, but there's also some saying, keep Marquinhos at center back. So I just wanted to know what his perspective is and what he thinks.
Bro, let's get into it. I've literally got the formation generator here.
Oh, nice.
So we can do it live. I'm assuming. So obviously, Armin's more with PSG than me, but will PSG go with a 4-3-3? I'm assuming
I have no idea. There's a possible 3 at the back there, but I don't know. We have too many players. We have 2 world-class goalkeepers. We have 3 world-class centre backs. We just signed Hakimi, who is better as a right wing back. We signed Gini. We have Verratti, Paredes, Idrissa Gueye, and Herrera, and we're signing Messi now with Di Maria possibly at the bench. Bro, I don't know how we will play. It's too many players to pick from. That's the hard thing about it.
Too many world-class players to pick from. Meanwhile, Arsenal signing Ben White. This is the levels, man. So for 50 million as well. So I mean, I'm still surprised that he's signed under him because I think that Keylor Navas is still a very good goalkeeper, but it is what it is. Obviously,
it's about opportunities.
Yeah.
Signing one of the best young goalkeepers in the world for free. Now you can't miss that opportunity.
What do you think about this comment? Pedro over Marco, is that?
They're 2 different players. I respect Pedro, to be honest. I respect him. You can't compare with Marco. Marco is Iniesta, Xavi level. Even better, maybe. I don't know.
Easy.
So, presumably Kimpembe, Marquinhos centre-backs next season. I'm saying Marquinhos. No, it's freaking Ramos is. So, do you drop Kimpembe then?
Can we do 2 different lineups? One what we want, and one what I think Poch will do.
Okay, so So let's go with line that people generally think. So first and foremost, the formation? Are we agreeing 4-3-3 or 3-5-2? What do people want?
I want the 4-3-3.
4-3-3. Okay, because that's generally how I've seen PSG play. So presumably everyone would have Marquinhos and Ramos. Is that correct?
I would have Kimpembe and Ramos.
Oh, okay. I'll switch this. Kimpembe. Come on. Man. Okay. Right back.
Hakimi easily.
Hakimi, obviously. Okay.
And don't sleep on Hakimi. He's been so good in pre. This guy is great. He will add so much in our attack.
Who's left back again?
Juan Bernat. He's back from injury.
Bernat, isn't it?
Not Kurzawa, maybe?
Who?
Kurzawa?
No. I think hopefully we're selling him.
Hopefully we're selling him. So, your comments are coming up as blocked because you're using. I think sorry, Martin, your comments coming as blocked. I think you're using a lot of exclamation marks. That's why. So I'm trying to get them, but okay. So that's the back. So that's the back four. So the midfield.
I want Marquinhos as a CDM.
So are you paying Marquinhos as a CDM?
Yeah, and the thing is, when Marquinhos plays as CDM, the formation changes inside the game. You know, like when we defend, Marquinhos drops back into a backfield. Then when we attack, he joins the attack. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
We did it with him when we had Tuchel. We had Thiago Silva and Kimpembe, and then Marquinhos as a CDM.
Yeah, really, PSG should be playing positionless football. So with position, they'll be in a 4-3-3, and without position, they'll be in a 3-4-3.
Yeah.
So the other midfielders.
Obviously, you know who the GOAT.
Verratti, Wijnaldum.
Marcos.
Wijnaldum. Okay.
The thing is, I don't want to see. I wouldn't stop Wijnaldum, but I know Poch will play him. I know he will play him.
But who would you start instead?
I would rather have Paredes, to be honest.
Is that a general consensus? Paredes versus Wijnaldum?
Because Gini is close to Marco, Messi, Neymar. I don't know. I think Paredes suits more with his passing ability he has. The long range passing he has.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
By the way, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I think Gini is too similar to the players we have. It becomes too many similar players in the same pitch. I don't know.
So we think Paredes then in the end.
I want Paredes, but I think he will play what's it called? Wijnaldum.
I'm spelling this fine. Paredes. P-E-R-E.
No, he starts with the A. Paredes.
Paredes.
No. P-A-R-A.
Yeah, Paredes.
Yeah.
Alphabet bricks right here.
Yeah,
Pare.
E-D.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like a while, man.
Right. That was man. Sorry, guys. But so right wing, presumably. Left wing first, actually.
Draxler, Icardi, and Sarabia. We know the front three, man. We know the front three.
Do we know the front? Let me see. Do we know the front three? Because we said you've got Di Maria, Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. So
I love Angel, but let's be honest. Will he get in front of Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi? I don't think so. I don't know. So I think, unfortunately, he will be benched.
So who's going to? Because none of those, because Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi, none of those are strikers per se. So one of them is going to be a false.
No, but I think he might play. I think Poch will probably play 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, that's possible.
That's what. So this is what we think our lineup should be. But I'm going to do another one after this to say like what the change formation, what Poch will play. So the front three here would be what would we obviously be Neymar, but who's actually being the number 9, false 9 here? Messi.
If it was me, I would play Messi there if it was me.
Yeah,
I think
false 9. False 9 has to be it.
Like, because I think Mbappe, I'd rather have Mbappe on the wing and Messi is a false nine. Because Messi will drop deep anyway.
Yeah, Mbappe needs to use his pace.
And then, right.
And Red Devil, like with this formation, since Marquinhos is gonna drop into defense, they need almost an extra midfielder coming in from attack. So Messi's gonna have to play in the middle.
Will he defend though?
I mean, he won't defend, but he'll drop deep enough to be in midfield at least.
Wait, who? Oh, Messi?
Yeah, Messi.
Oh, no. He's never gonna defend, bro. He's never. He lost his ability to track back, bro.
He defended for Argentina, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but that's for Argentina.
Yeah.
And that was like his last chance to win an international trophy.
So is this the dream PSG starting 11 next season?
Not the
Is it a
dream.
dream?
The
Pretty
dream would be
much.
Pogba instead of Paredes, but it's unrealistic.
No. Pogba won't happen. It's almost confirmed. Pogba won't.
Nah, I think Pogba.
Yeah,
I think Pogba with that team. I mean, I think that's too much.
But what do you think about Camavinga, maybe? Because he's available for like 30 million.
Oh, I think that's where he was talking about the 4-2-3 man. I think that's where Camavinga comes in.
Yeah,
It's interesting though, because if PSG do sign Camavinga, then the chance of they probably won't want to sign him the following year, and so it'll be interesting to see where Pogba's opportunities would go. That's a separate topic. So this is obviously the dream, but we were all talking about we don't think that Poch is going to set up this way. I think some people say that Poch is going to set up like a 4-2-3-1 situation.
Yeah, he always does this, and he's very stubborn as well, so he never changes the
and
formation.
quite honestly, in a dream lineup, you're gonna have to have Idrissa Gueye. Like that's all your proper defender right there.
Which is what I was thinking. I think Idrissa Gueye is gonna will come in here at some point.
He has to.
I don't think.
The thing is, now we have in our team now we have Marquinhos as a CDM. Like I agree with you. If we don't play Marquinhos as a midfielder, we need to have Idrissa Gueye to have some defensive,
I personally think even if you do have Marquinhos, also you still need to play Gueye because that's how important he is. More important than Paredes.
I don't think Pochettino is going to play. He always prefer Paredes over Gueye because Paredes and him are close.
Yeah, we built our system around Paredes last year.
Yeah, they did. But then see how it like the backlash was bad, and in the City game he was probably the least impressive performer.
Yeah, I hope that Poch uses the midfielders in a different way this season, and not playing Marco as a number 10 or as a left mid. Rather playing Marco as the way he played in Italy. When we have a holding midfielder, maybe Marquinhos, and then next to him Verratti to give him that possession and to help him with that. I would say personally.
I agree.
Okay, so with this formation, do people think he's going to use the same players, or do you think some of these players are going to come out?
I think Gini.
So what? Yeah, switch Verratti and Paredes, and then I think there.
So I didn't hear that. I don't know if it was my connection or your connection. You say that again.
Yes. So I think what you'd have to do is switch Verratti and Paredes, and then put Gueye in Paredes' position.
Okay, so let's have a look. So switch Verratti. So where Verratti is, if I put Gueye here, right, and then put Verratti where Paredes is cut right now.
Yeah, because look, out of all the midfielders, Verratti's the instant starter. Like you're not going to bench him at all.
Yeah.
Off of form.
So that's what's most likely going to happen with Poch going in next season.
This is very.
Do we think that the Ramos will be starting? That's another thing. Because I don't know. I think he would be injured most of the time, like 50%.
Yeah, quite frankly, but he probably won't even see the pitch very often. He's not fit enough.
Well,
we don't want to play Tilo Keder there, so if he gets injured, Marquinhos will play as a centre back.
Mm-hmm. And Wijnaldum comes in. Yes, Redo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Navas will start in front of Donnarumma.
I don't know. That's a shaky call because what Navas costed them last season, like this kid is gonna undo.
You know why I think that? Because when we signed Donnarumma, we wanted to loan him out to Roma, but he refused. He said he wanted to fight for his place. So I think what we have is to keep Navas as number one, and then if Donnarumma impresses in like some Liga games or maybe a Champions League group stage, he will probably be number one.
Fair. Okay. So
Wait, Redo, can I ask you a question?
Go on, Ahmed. Go on.
This team you are seeing right now.
Oh, I'll start bringing it back.
No worry. Is it better than the Galacticos?
Ooh.
I think
Wait,
it's
which
close.
one? The one in
Which
2000?
one though? Which
Yeah.
The one in
Forget
2000?
about it. Just the PSG squad and the Galacticos.
Yeah. Which Galacticos?
Yeah, but which one?
Are we talking the Galacticos that won? Are we talking the Galacticos that won the 3 Champions Leagues back to back?
Are you talking about the 2000?
Or we're talking about the 2000s back in the day with like Ronaldo and Beckham and
that area.
Roberto Carlos.
The recent one.
Oh, the recent one?
No, not the recent one. I mean, around 2000.
Yeah, because I definitely say the recent one is way better.
It's
well, because the recent one achieved more than the previous Galacticos.
If we're talking about in terms of name, I still got to give it to the Real Madrid Galacticos of that time because at that time Beckham was balling. You had R9, Roberto Carlos, Figo was in there as well. They had Makaleli, obviously early Casillas as well. Like that was in theory, that was a good team. It didn't win a Champions League, so.
Yeah, we just did this again.
From individual ability and name, I think I would still go to the Real Madrid Galacticos. I don't know what everyone's thoughts are on that.
I can agree. Yeah, we just need a left back. Then I think we'll be tied.
What, Hernandez?
Yeah, because if you look at that team, we see one imposter, and that's Bernat. And he's okay, but we bought him for 5 million from Bayern Munich. He was a reject. So
let me get an image of the Real Madrid Galacticos team, so it's a visual comparison. Let me see. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this one. There's so many though, man.
But do you guys think that because this team will be all about individual performance, playing football on individual, but will it beat the systems like the cities, Bayern Munich's?
There still needs to be an overarching.
Are you sure, bro, man? I mean, this team was.
Because in this era, you could play with individual brilliance, but nowadays,
yeah, I agree.
Nowadays, Figo, Zidane, I don't know, Casillas.
Oh, Red Devil, come on, man! You're looking at this team. This is an unbelievable team right here.
Oh, even at Raul.
Yeah, Raul.
This is sorry, Amazon, man. I know they didn't achieve a lot, but still, man, this is this from a name.
This is for pure nostalgia. You have to.
This is I think the thing is when we see what this PSG team do with Messi, then possibly, but this team was sick. They should have achieved more, and it goes so a lot of the time it is about tactics and team chemistry than necessarily than just having big names. But I can't remember a period where you just got these many big names all together in one team. Is that reasonable?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Jeez,
But the
this team.
front three of us is better. Neymar, Mbappe, Messi. It sounds ridiculous that they will play together. Honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But oh man, this team. It's just. I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, this team should achieve much more. This team could have dominated, and they barely achieved anything. But there we go. I was thinking there was something I was trying to. It's a point I was trying to make. Final point. I've literally forgotten it. Because I was going to go on to the next topic. Oh yes, it's. I remember now. Okay, again, Ahmed will start. Trebles. PSG have obviously spent more than £1 billion since they've come in on various players.
Damn.
And with Messi coming into this team, is it at a minimum expectation that PSG should be winning a treble next season? Because Liga 1 should be locked, the domestic cup should be locked, and the Champions League should be a given, or at least competing for the Champions League. So, with that being the case, a treble, Ahmed, is that the expectation of PSG next season?
If you asked me a week ago, I would have said quadruple, but we lost to Lille, so that hope is over.
Yo.
No, I think the league is locked.
I'm going to say this out now. If you guys somehow lose the league to Lille with Messi in the team,
it won't happen. We'll play with our C team.
You can't be
play with our C team that game. No,
I know. That's why I'm like you. There's no. I can't fathom PSG not winning Ligue 1 this season and give it to Lille. That just can't happen. That just cannot happen.
Nah, like, oh man. I was just gonna say really quickly, like, sorry about that, but I was just gonna say really quickly, if Lille win it again, you gotta question PSG, man. But I don't think they will, because the current Lille manager kind of has a reputation of like being a meme in France, and so I don't think they're gonna win it, but we'll see what happens. Other teams have strengthened in Liga 1 as well. Like Marseille had a very good transfer window, so it's gonna be exciting to watch.
Any other thoughts on, is PSG winning a treble the minimum expectation for the season?
You can't say minimum expectation. I would say the league and the domestic.
You have to say that.
With Messi, it's got to be with Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. You have to be winning or competing for the Champions League. That's got to be a must.
No, of course, competing. 100%. We should, on paper, win it or be at least at the final. But we need to think like this: with City's squad and how good they were last year, imagine them adding now Grealish and possibly Kane. That's a good window for them as well.
Bro, Grealish, Messi.
No, I know. Two different strategies. We know how good City are, and all they needed last year was a striker. And even now they don't have a striker. So if they add Kane in that list, and they have Grealish, I think they are up there with the PSG squad, to be honest, and with all the other players they have. But and Chelsea as well. We know Tuchel and Mason Mount, of course.
Easy on Mount Kilimanjaro.
Chelsea have a good squad.
Easy.
Well, Mount has a Champions League though, doesn't he? So I guess he could say what he wants. But yeah, go on.
Even United has been improving. I would say United, they don't have a good chance in the Champions League, but if they just change their midfielders, they would be up there with a good squad. So, like the Champions League is hard to say this team will win it. It's all about who has the best form at that stage, who has more luck. Even luck is an important thing in the Champions League, which is a knockout game, and the path to the final as well. So, I don't know. I don't think the Champions League is a given. I think the league should be a given, because last season our struggle was with injuries and with the mess we had with Tuchel and Pochettino coming in right after. This season should be an easy win. I expect unbeaten run, invincible team for the first time. We've never done it in Liga.
Damn.
Shout out to one of my mods.
Or over 100 points. One of those two. And then we need to win the cup. So those are, I agree with you. But the Champions League, it depends. If you come to the semi-final, we have been playing good, I would say it's okay. Or even if you come to the final. So yeah.
What was this? Red, when are we going to do? Yeah, we are. I'm going to message you on my other channel. By the way, guys, Red Marvel, it's my second channel. I do a lot of entertainment, game, manga, TV, movie, all this just, non-football related stuff to de-stress. Links in the description. Head over to subscribe. It'll go a long way. We're going to be doing some debates like Superman versus Goku and,
Ooh, I need to come. I need to come for that.
Cool.
Yeah, bro.
I'll swing by maybe.
Let's go. DC versus Marvel.
DC versus Marvel. We're going to be doing a tier list as well, like tier list of of a bit of DC heroes and
MCU. That sounds like a great idea.
And then movies.
Yeah.
So guys,
I'll swing by maybe.
Red Marvel link, and I'll stay tuned for that, guys. I think I've got some. There's a few bricks. There's a few person calling people bricks in the chat, so fair enough.
Okay, Red Devil. Serious question. What are we doing talking about invincibles and trebles when earlier this morning PSG just lost 5-1?
What? When did this happen? What? When did PSG lose 5-1?
To Leon.
Armin, can you confirm this is true?
What, in a friendly?
Was it a friendly?
Yeah, in a friendly this morning, yes.
But it wasn't like their first team was there, there was no
Hey, I never said we had to take this result seriously. It just happened. It just happened to happen.
Well, funnily enough, PSG play tomorrow.
No, shout out to YSK, by the way, for the dub. Shout out to YSK Jackson for the dub. Shout out to Trevor Winner RDS. Hashtag really.
Wait, when did we lose 5-1?
I hope so too, man.
Today.
I don't think we have a league game tomorrow. That's impossible.
Yeah. I think it's like the women's.
Oh, yeah. You know what it was? It was the women's.
Yeah, but I said like,
I'll just take
I was just searching it up. I was like, what?
It's okay, guys.
Bro, you bricked it. You bricked it right there. You bricked it. You bricked it.
Women's football matters too. They just played the women's final gold medal game.
To be honest, Leon's women's team are pretty good.
Yeah, Leon is very good.
Yeah, haven't they won the Champions League like multiple times in a row?
Way too many, man. Way too many.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're talking about women's football right now.
Yeah, man, they deserve some shine too.
Yeah.
I only know like one player.
There is one. There's just one on the PSG before we go into maybe some early Champions League talk. Give me 2 seconds for it. So I want Ahmed to, because we had a conversation about this, and for me, this was the earliest indication for me as to why I thought that Messi was going to PSG, because there's no way that you look like this, and you don't have the confidence that you're going to be getting something. Ahmed, as you said, the Liga is starting, next week.
It starts tomorrow.
It starts tomorrow. This was taken fairly recently, if I recall. I mean, not that long ago.
It's a bad angle, man. It's a bad angle.
Bro, bad angle, man. What the hell? Bro, he looks pregnant right there.
It's a bad.
It's pregnant.
I just need. Can you digest what we're seeing, Ahmed, please? Because we criticize Hazard, and I don't know what's going on here, especially if the season is starting like next week, man. Unless like he's like, listen, I don't need to be fit because I know we're going to win the first 10 games of League and it's going to be chill. Is that why we see this image in front of us?
I guess he likes food. I don't know. I don't know. Plus, I've never seen Neymar fat. Like throughout his period, he has always been a skinny guy. So I hope he loses his weight because he needs that for his agility and his movement and body feints and everything he does.
I mean, he could be
But
just
maybe it's a
bloated.
bad angle. I don't know.
Yeah. Nah, I think it could just be like, post Copa America final loss. He was just eating to lose all that pain, from losing the final.
Bro, he was a morning. He was a morning that lost.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
Maybe
hell of a lot more.
I think he ate something. He got bloated, like watermelon or something. That's why.
that could be the case. That could be the case. Yeah.
But on a serious note, make sure, guys, if you're liking the vid, I'll get to comment in a second, but like the vid. On a serious note, though, because let's be real here, PSG signed we were all on the assumption Neymar left Barcelona to get out of Messi's shadow, to do his own thing, to win the Ballon d'Or, to become the best player, etc. And now, it's almost like he's desperately. Obviously, Fabrizio Romano, etc., tweeted like Neymar is almost trying to organize Messi to come to PSG. So, can we say that Neymar has been a disappointment, a flop at PSG if he's needing Messi to come to PSG to actually help him out? And then does this mean that now likes of Neymar and Mbappe, sorry, Neymar, are out of the shadow now? Like, is it the fact that Neymar needed Messi in order to achieve great things? Like, what do people think about that?
Can I say something controversial?
Go on.
When Neymar played in Barcelona, it was Messi's team. But in PSG, this is Neymar's team. And Messi is joining Neymar's team. That's what I think. So Neymar already has his role in PSG. It is his team. So Messi is just an addition. But when Messi played with Neymar in Barcelona, of course, when Messi is in Barcelona, he's the main point.
But do you think that will be the case going forward when Messi joins PSG?
Yeah, but
do you think this will now be Messi's back to this is going to be Messi's team with Neymar as the sidekick?
No, I don't think so. I know, like Neymar has been offering the number 10 shirt and all of those things. He's just simping a bit now because he wants Messi desperately at the club. But I think this is Neymar will still be the main point. He will be the main guy, in my opinion. I would say that Mbappe becomes more as a shadow, but not Neymar. No, that's my opinion. I don't know.
Anyone want to add to that?
What, like Neymar's career at PSG?
Yeah, just the fact that, essentially, the question is basically, does the fact that PSG signing Messi and Neymar wanting PSG signing Messi mean that Neymar's career at PSG, given the fact that he supposedly left Barcelona to be out of Messi's shadow, to win Ballon d'Ors, to win Champions Leagues, does it mean that Neymar's career at PSG has been a flop?
I think next season, I think I have to see like the roles that they have. Who has the ball more, and who scores the goals and who creates. But I think for right now, like for Neymar's sake, it just looks his career is looking a little shaky. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, but I just want to see next season. I think next season is gonna be like Neymar's biggest season that he's ever had, in his career, because his last season, like you weren't like fit for the full season at League One, the Champions League. You were injured, and like you need to come back. You need to come back strong. So that's all I'll say about Neymar, for his sake next season.
I mean, I'll say like you can look at two different parts. If you're saying like the reason he came to PSG, if you're saying for that reason, then you could say he's failed. But him personally, like when he's been on the pitch, I don't think he's failed, if that makes sense. Like I think he's played well, but I think because of the injuries and the fact that he did come to PSG to win the Ballon d'Or and to win CLs, you could say for that portion, yeah, he has failed. But him individual as a player, when he's playing on the pitch, I don't think he's failed.
Okay, fair. Anyone else wants to add any thoughts to that? Like Neymar success, failure, PSG?
Yeah, so for me, actually, it's really not even about his PSG career. It's more
Hmm.
so him being a Brazilian, because with guys who are like really talented, and they happen to be Brazilian, it's more so about your career with the national team that people are gonna
Hmm.
really end up talking about. So not only is this club season gonna be really important, because he needs to be in top shape for the World Cup coming up next year. So
You
I
can't you
think
can't turn the World Cup like this.
no,
You,
no, you
like
can't. You
this
can't. But
you can't.
you, Red Devil. If
Yes.
we're being serious, like a guy like Neymar, when they look like in this shape, like it's not really hard for him to lose all of it as long as he gets like couple training sessions in. Like
Hmm.
slender, slim guys like this, it's not even that big a deal,
Deal.
really.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. For his sake, he should stay well away from Eden Hazard. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he's
So,
probably hanging out with him.
yeah.
That's how he got to this. So.
No. So, anyone else have any thoughts on Neymar's fall or well? I mean, I ask one more question before I go into the next topic. Does this basically mean that Neymar's not going to win the Ballon d'Or like ever? Because can Neymar
Uh,
realistically win a Ballon d'Or with Messi at PSG?
It's looking slim, man. It's looking very
yeah,
dim. It's not like I really don't know where you're gonna get it. Like clearly Messi just got the first international trophy that he needed. Neymar's
yeah,
been very underachieving. So
Yeah, and I think in general a bit overwhelming as well because you just look at the price tag, and a lot of people like to judge and say he hasn't lived up to it yet. He hasn't done anything too special. I think since his first season at PSG, he's done very well, but his output has kind of decreased. Like in his first season at PSG in Liga On, he had like over 30 goals and assists, and since then, you know, per season it hasn't been the same in the league. So yeah, I think it's going to be very slim for him to win the Ballon d'Or. Do I think he has a chance of at least getting, let's say, like a top five or top three? Why not? I mean, but that it also has to factor in how he does with the national team because so far, he's only won like a Confederations Cup, I think. So he has to do more than he has to do
Oh,
more
Respect,
than that.
respect an Olympic
Confederations.
gold medal. Respect an
Oh,
Olympic gold
oh
medal.
yeah,
Win a
yeah,
gold
that
medal.
yeah,
Man.
yeah, that
Respect
too.
that.
That too, but I think Neymar's been wanting to,
Oh,
get his hands on
God.
that Copa America title. So,
Oh,
maybe the next Copa America tournament is his year. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So, but yeah, it's looking a bit slim for him. That's all I'm gonna say. He's not looking slim though, but yeah.
easy,
Average
easy.
Joe, man. Thanks for joining, man. You
Low
said you have
blow.
some thoughts on Neymar.
Yes, I do. Thank you, Red, for having me again. It's been a
No worries,
pleasure.
man.
I haven't been able to come in because of college applications, but we're here, man.
No worries, bro. No worries. Go keep
But
that grind. Keep the grind. Go on.
yeah, no. As far as Neymar goes, I would say that this is a failure because you came into Barcelona and you made the right decision to leave because you were under Messi's shadow going back to the 6-1. You wanted to have your own team. You wanted to improve your pedigree and you wanted to improve your status as a team. PSG was the wrong decision for that. And now you didn't win anything at PSG besides things that you were expected to win, things that were almost required as a PSG player to win. And yes, his individual performances were stellar, but again, you're playing in a farmers league, you're playing for PSG, things that were expected of you, as people were saying back then, a top 3 player. And for you not to win a UCL with the players that you were given, with the money spent, I would say that this is a failure if you're going to go ahead and have Messi be back on the team, Ramos be back on the team, and then win a UCL. For Neymar, it's a lose-lose situation. If Messi comes in and wins the UCL, then you haven't won one without Messi. This was never truly your own team, one that players could come in and build around you. It was never a team that you led to the promised land. And if he loses it, then that's even worse. that's even worse for Neymar. And it's sad because I really wanted Neymar to step up, be his own team, and lead a team to the promised land. Be that one player that I could say, okay, he is the best player in the world, and he led a team to this. But it has not happened for Neymar, and now Messi may come in and steal the show from him again. But that's my thoughts.
No fair. And it's obviously we'll definitely see what happens next season. I mean, even like, let's be real, Messi did win the Copa, but you saw what Di Maria did in that final, and Messi didn't play that great in it. So potentially, depending on Neymar's contributions, Mbappe's contributions, it might overshadow Messi. And obviously, this is the first time Messi will be playing in a different league. So it'll be interesting. But let's just take a quick detour back from. Let's actually quickly go back to Ligue 1 for a second. I just want people to just let me know what their thoughts are on this image right here. This actually might be the El Clasico next season. It actually might be the El Clasico next season, because
oh my god,
this actually might be it. Neymar's gone, Messi's gone, Ronaldo's gone. The viewership of La Liga, being that it's going to be, because obviously Mbappe's not there, Haaland's not there yet. I know they want to make that the new thing. But into this season, this looks like it'll be it. Do you think that? Do people? The question here really is just that with Messi finally gone, do people think that La Liga as a league viewership is just going to suffer? Like, will people still want to get involved and watch the Liga, given that most of the best players are now not playing the league anymore?
Yeah. Can I answer that quickly?
Yeah, go for it.
So, like, in general, right? Like in the US, for me, right, it was a bit difficult to watch La Liga because you have to get all this like BN, like, they had the BN licensing, so you had to buy like BN online and stuff, right? And that was a bit annoying. But now you can just use ESPN Plus, and that's a lot cheaper as well. And now if I look at it, right, like for me, it's it's an easier way to watch it. But am I going to watch it like without the likes of Messi in the league, the likes of Ramos gone? It's a bit of a tough one because let's put it this way, right? In La Liga, I think the nice thing about it is that there's a lot of teams from like smaller towns, smaller villages, right? And just kind of the prospect of like some of the best players on the planet playing in those like little stadiums, right? It's really like something that makes a lot of people in Spain look forward to visiting their local game, or just watching it from their homes. But right now it's like, okay, my local is playing. Who are they playing against? Oh, Barcelona. But who does Barcelona have now? Dembele. Like, come on, man. I think it's a bit of as how do you say, as accessible as the league it is right now. I think viewership will go down. Is it going to be to the point where it's like, barely anyone is watching it? No, because regardless, right, both Real Madrid and Barcelona, they have huge fan bases. And I think a lot of people, they will still watch their teams, even if there's no Messi, no Ronaldo, no Ramos, etc. But yeah, I think right now La Liga has to, think to themselves, like, how can they handle, not having Messi in the league anymore? Because the whole idea, as many people have said before, right, is that all the teams wanted Messi to stay because that's how big of an impact he has on the league. So right now they don't have him, and it's a bit of a sticky situation for them. But viewership will go down, in my opinion. But it's just a matter of how La Liga really handles that. And I think, considering the incompetence from their president, it's a bit difficult to see anything good coming out of that. So yeah, that's just my take on it.
Fair. Anyone else want to throw in?
Yes. May I?
Go on, man.
I'm gonna focus on America first, like the previous guy did, and then open it up more globally, because another loser of this whole situation is, as the guy stated before, ESPN, because ESPN Plus launched. They spent on a multi-million-dollar plus deal to acquire La Liga services, and why they do that, Messi leaves right after. So I don't know if ESPN is going to inject even more money into La Liga. I don't know the situation, but as far as America goes, viewership will go down because Americans, it's all about the spectacle. And it's all about stats. It's all about the output. And Messi delivered that. He delivered that spectacle. He delivered those stats that Americans can just focus on and really apply the same logic that they have to basketball and football to soccer or football as a beautiful game, as y'all would say. But as far as globally, Barcelona were here before Messi and they're going to be here after. While there are some people that came to watch the matches just for Messi and came to watch the matches just to see his brilliance on the pitch, you will always have those people. And I was texting one of my friends and he said that I'm just going wherever Messi goes. I was never really a Barcelona fan. I wore the shirts because of Messi. And there are those people out there. And there are a lot of those people out there. So you will lose that. But as far as people who are loyal to La Liga and who are loyal to these clubs, they will watch them no matter what. But as far as like your average American, as far as your average football fan, you may lose that viewership, and you may lose people paying for those streaming services. Those people who are paying just to watch Messi. Those people who are paying for the jerseys, which is another big market. Those people who are paying just to see Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi versus Ramos. You're going to lose those people. It's inevitable, but again, most teams are in a rebuilding process, so you will most likely see Real Madrid strengthen soon with the acquisition of Mbappe. You may see Barcelona strengthen soon, and Ansu Fati is an up and coming star. But as of now, we're going to have to deal with these Dembele versus Vinicius rivalries and different things like that, which may not be as appealing. But again, all good things must come to an end.
Fair enough, and that makes a lot of sense. And actually, I mean, I know that, for example, obviously a lot of league money coming from China. I mean, from what I read, and maybe David could correct me on this, the thing that seemed to trigger everything off was this whole CVC deal, where this company basically were willing to inject billions of pounds into the Liga, but they were going to it was going to be like a 50-year deal or something like that, and it'd have to be interesting. I think the Barca and Madrid weren't particularly happy. As almost like a retaliation to the whole Super League thing, because they obviously got a lot of debt, and they went along with it. Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm aware, Sean is now a PSG fan. I think that seems to be what I've been told. He's a PSG fan now, so fair play to him. I hope he's doing well. It's okay. Yeah, so the Chinese investment into it is going to be reduced because obviously, as you said, it's a spectacle. People want to see Messi, want to see the big players of the world. They don't want to see. I'm assuming. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's like a billion people in China, but I'm assuming that they're not tuning in to see Vinicius versus Dembele. I mean,
especially not at.
I mean, serious question to the panel. Would any of you actually be interested in watching El Clasico this season?
100%, bro.
Red Devil. I'm no expert here. I'm no expert by any stretch of the means. But I think I can confidently say the Manchester Derby and the Merseyside Derby are going to have more viewers than the El Clasico this season.
Relax with the Merseyside.
Hey, Red Devil, you tell me.
Merseyside,
do you want to watch?
Hell?
Do you want to watch Ruben Diaz and John Stones versus Maguire and Varane? Or do you want to see next level entertainment with Eddie Garcia and Clement Longley versus Eden Militao and Nacho Fernandez? I think I know what I want to watch.
I know this is. Sorry, go on. Who's to speak?
Yeah, no. For me personally, I was gonna watch it just to see how Barca are gonna play without Messi, which is interesting. But yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, I mean, core. Well, this is an interesting thing about because core left Barca because of Messi, So I wonder whether he'll go back to Barca now that Messi's left. That is an he might become a Barca fan again. I don't know, So
Nah, he won't, because now he said he's officially German. So
Yep.
Man, switch nationalities, bro.
He did.
just pray for
kill me,
Bayern
bro.
Munich. That's what. Pray for Bayern Munich, man.
yeah.
Pray for Bayern Munich. It's going to be lit. So, yeah. So, anyone else have any thoughts on this? On impact?
Yeah. Red Devil. Why are we wasting our time talking about bum teams when we should be talking about the
relax.
Manchester United? When we should be talking about Manchester United.
Well, I can't really. I'm going to remember. I'm not going to comment on Manchester United until this is over. Until I see what's up, because we need at least to see the end before I think that we're doing much.
I agree.
That's my thing. I think City with their acquisitions are going to dominate, but still, I do feel that the Liga are going to obviously suffer from the loss of Messi, and I think the viewership, which obviously is tied to TV rights, is going to be a big thing, and that's good. I think my big, if in all seriousness, I think my big issue now is the fact that people. Let's put it this way: sorry, I'm gonna get my camera on. Sorry. People think the FA Cup is a dumb competition, but what people don't understand is that, like, when Manchester United play against, I don't know, Scunthorpe or Carlisle or whatever, that the revenue from that game is obviously split 50-50, and so a lot of that money obviously goes to small clubs, and that's literally the biggest source of income they'll have that entire season.
Mm-hmm.
And so my concern, Barca and Real Madrid will be fine regardless. But my concern is for those small clubs, those Elches, those Huescas, all these clubs that were getting money based on the likes of people coming and seeing metrics of TV viewership, getting considerably less money now and potentially ending up in administration struggling, especially because they're coming out of the pandemic. That's, I think, the big thing. And from a long-term point of view, the financial stability of a lot of these small clubs, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Well, like La Liga, you got to think about it. La Liga really just did themselves dirty here. They, like, Barca's president has...
Ooh, you still there?
I think we lost him.
We lost him.
Yeah. Am I here? Am I here?
Oh, yeah, he's back.
We can hear you now. We can hear you.
No. So...
Oh, we lost him, I think.
Gone again.
I think you're stuck in a vortex. You're stuck in a vortex.
But can I touch on this? Can I touch on?
Yeah.
In a way, La Liga did shoot themselves in the foot, because they're gonna lose so much revenue from Messi. But a question that I wanted to ask the panel: is this a blessing in disguise for Barcelona? Because Barcelona were going in debt trying to pay off Messi's contract, trying to pay off all these players. But by not having that extra weight anymore, will they be able to kind of re-inject their finances and find a way to get out of this debt quicker than they would have done if Messi was still here?
100%, bro. I mean, like, if you like, I forgot, like, the quote, like, what Laporta said, but, like, with Messi, like, our wage increases like 115%, but even without him, it's like 95. So even though it's like not like a huge difference, but hey, man, it's like something. But
yeah,
I think it is a blessing in disguise that Messi did leave, and it's sad, but I think in the long run it'll be beneficial. Yeah, but I don't think, but like short term, like in the next 2 years, I think you'll see like a decline in us. But I think after that, I think the situation will get better, and we'll get back to the top.
Interesting.
Okay. Any more thoughts at all, guys?
I guess that's kind of it.
That's it, right? Okay, so I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get this this last from. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Why isn't maybe this will be it. And there's not enough teams here, or maybe there is. Okay, well, I think might be able to use this. Yeah, I'll be able to use this. Okay. No, it's in Spanish. Okay, ignore it. I'll bail. I'll bail on that. Bilton. Oh wait, Bilton. Bilton, you can actually buy me time. Bilton, bro, can you hear me?
Wilton.
Yo, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up?
How you doing? I know you're at work.
Hello?
You're at work?
No, I just got off work. I just got off, man.
I know you must be very happy to see Messi leave and Neymar and your boy potentially deliver something. What are your thoughts?
No, it's not. And honestly, though, like, I'm kind of, like, I'm sorry to say this, but Neymar might actually be Messi bitch after all, bro. Like, this isn't healthy, bro. Like, Messi joining PSG is cool. It's fun for the football fan and all, but I just wanted Neymar to win it without Messi. Like, Messi beat them out. We're always gonna come back to this conversation and said, you really can't win the Champions League without Messi, can you? You can't do it. And I would have to say that 2022 is just to save his legacy. Because I'm sorry, guys, you can't sit here and tell me that if Neymar wins the Champions League, even if he's the best player there, we're all gonna have that narrative that he needs Messi. He needs Messi to win it. But it's whatever. Hopefully PSG balls out next season and win it, because I know Real Madrid we're not gonna win it. So if Real Madrid not gonna win it, I guess Neymar can win it. But I'm kind of sad though, in a way, like that he needs Messi to win it. Like, I don't know, man. That's just my sense on the whole transfer cycle. But I feel Barca fan, you guys are in the mud. You guys bent over for this fraud deal of
Yo, relax.
Messi.
Yo,
And
what the hell, bro?
and now first you guys lost 8-2. Now you guys lose Messi, and I see people crying at the Camp Nou, bro. They crying. I've never seen a club bent over for, bro. Messi is not bigger than the club. What is wrong with you guys, bro? And not Aguero. I'm hearing reports of Aguero. Bro, what is going on at Barcelona, bro? Like, I'm genuinely excited for this La Liga title race. I really am. I really want to see what Barca is going to do in this La Liga title race. But that's my 2 cents on the whole Neymar transfer. I'm happy for Neymar to say he wants to play with Messi, but at the same time, though, you kind of are Messi's side chick, bro. I'm sorry. Even if Neymar is the best player doing that run, I don't care what anybody, you can't tell me that it wasn't Messi. Like, we're all going to come back and say Messi was the reason why we won it. I just the way I think. And Red Dev, I don't know if you saw this. There were reports saying that Neymar was willing to give the number 10 jersey to Messi. Like, come on, bro. Like,
bro, he's a side chick, bro. He's a side chick.
Yeah, that's
oh god.
I don't know what else you
can
say to that. I really don't, unfortunately. Average Joe, yeah, you want to mention
Yeah. Vilton reminded me of a point, and let me just say this. This is the first time I actually seen Barca stand up and say, no player is bigger than the club. We're not going to sacrifice our finances for the next 50 years for Messi to stay. And that's something that you would expect. But they actually kind of adopted that Real Madrid mentality and stood up and said, no, we cannot do that. And for them, like I was touching on earlier, it's a blessing in disguise. And for those people who I saw crying at the gates of the Camp Nou, I'm sorry, but y'all need to get a life. That sounds harsh, but that's how are you a full grown man crying over a player? I'm sorry, that's a simp. That's a simp. I'm sorry. Y'all simping for Messi. No, the club was here before Messi and it will be here after Messi. Get up and support your club and start demanding the club to do better, because you relying on Messi was only going to get you the next 3-4 years of success before y'all would have been forced to change anyway. And then your finances would have been in a worse point than it would have right now. So let Messi go and start to build up again, because And I tell people this all the time that Barcelona's youth academy, La Masia, it has suffered since Messi. Since Messi arrived at the club, so much has become revolved around him that you have lost the team ethos, which is something that really I've never seen before in my lifetime. A club completely revolve around one man. And that's something that should not be the case because and I wrote this in a comment under HH's video, and I said that no player is bigger than the club, no matter how badly the club is run. And I think that that's something that the fans are learning right now. But yeah,
fair. Let's just round up with this topic. So and it's just a bit of fun, but I think just with all the signings and the squads and stuff next season, it's a sort of a brief, and we'll go to it when we do our proper Champions League preview when the group stages go in. A Champions League tier list for next season based on the transfers and news and stuff that's going in. So I'm going to quickly just share the screen. Let's have a look. I know it might not be completely accurate, but it is what it is. We've got the major teams anyway. So tier 1, tier 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. So tier 1, basically we're talking favourites to win/challenge for the Champions League. Tier 2, slightly less, and so on and so on and so forth. You know.
Wait, but like, why is Napoli there?
Because this is a outdated tier list, so that Napoli shouldn't be there. It should be Atalanta, isn't it?
Yeah, Atalanta.
Yeah, Atalanta.
Just pretend that Napoli's Atalanta. I'm borrowing someone else's.
And Tottenham.
And Tottenham.
you got Tottenham.
Then the Tottenham is no, City and United and Liverpool are there actually, and Chelsea here. So yeah, pretend that Tottenham's, I don't know, AC Milan.
Oh yeah.
Replacing clubs.
Atalanta, recent clubs.
Okay.
So, favorites, because the favorites are going to be here.
PSG tier 1, obviously.
PSG tier 1.
Yeah, we can settle with that.
Would Bayern be tier 1 or tier 2? Tier 1 still, no?
Yeah, I think Bayern is tier 1.
Yeah, tier 1.
Tier 1.
Wait, but I have something controversial.
What is it?
Like, for some reason, I feel like Chelsea's a favorite. I have a funny feeling.
Okay.
Chelsea's favorite.
With no new acquisitions, are Chelsea still favorites?
If they don't get Lukaku, then I don't think they're favorites. Because
even if they got Lukaku over PSG,
I think put it this way, right? Like Chelsea are the defending champions. I think they're gonna try their best to retain it, even though it's hard to retain a Champions League. I think they'll go all out to kind of go for a secondary round.
Do you think that maybe puts them into tier 2 almost? Like,
I think that's respectable though.
yeah.
That's actually better.
They're not, because tier 1 for me is more like these are favorites. These are favorites to win.
Yeah.
As opposed to tier 2 is like, it's not that they're favorites to win, but that they could challenge.
I think that's fair.
Okay. Manchester City.
Oh yeah.
Tier. Are we saying tier 1 because Pep is gonna overthink it and he's gonna mess it up again? So.
So tier 2, you think that they'll challenge, but they're not technically favorites to win.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Which is weird to say with the team that they have.
It's for both teams, Chelsea and City. These are still teams that haven't completed their business. They're still looking for that one striker. So I think it's respectable you put them there because as of now, that's just how the situation is.
What about Real Madrid?
Tier 2, if not tier 3.
Tier 2 at best, but
yeah.
Tier 2 at best. You think they're in the same level as Chelsea and City?
No. Actually, put them down.
Yeah, put them in tier 3. Tier 3 is better.
Red, we're gonna have to put Manchester United somewhere.
We'll get to United. We'll get to United. We'll get there. First of Damien's Barcelona, man. Barcelona.
Tier 5, man. Tier 5.
Easy. I'll put it in tier 4. Tier 4.
Tier 4. You think that the loss of Messi puts them in this position?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's get some easy ones done. Let's put Club Brugge in tier 5.
Wait, did they even qualify?
Yeah, they did. They did.
This is Club Brugge, isn't it, man?
No, it's just the bottom right. The
Wait,
bottom
no,
right. Bottom right.
That's Basel.
The blue
that's
one,
Basel,
the blue one.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, these are all the CL teams. Oh,
Wait. Oh, wait,
Ajax.
no. Okay.
Let's talk about where would you put Ajax?
Ajax should be 4.
Yeah.
4 or 3.
Same level as us.
So we're saying Ajax is in the same level as Barca to potentially in the CL.
Yeah. Two good friends together.
Yeah, we're very similar. We're very similar.
Tier 3.
No. Tier 4.
No.
Tier 4.
Yeah,
I think tier 4 is fine because like after 2019, they haven't been the greatest in Europe. Like they've either gotten knocked out or relegated to Europa. So
yeah,
Inter's a tricky one, man. Inter Milan.
Inter's a tricky one, yeah. Oh, pretend sorry that Napoli is Inter Milan, by the way. Sorry, I'm just borrowing this from some dude. So Inter Milan, aka Napoli.
Oh wait, the Inter logo.
The Inter badge is there. Napoli is
it's
AC Milan.
Atalanta.
Oh, sorry, my bad. It's Atalanta. Inter badge is here. Sorry.
Yeah. Cool.
Pretend that's AC Milan.
If they keep Lukaku, that's the question. And they got rid of Hakimi as well.
They had Lukaku last season. They still finished 4th.
I think they're tier 3. They're about tier 3.
I think they're tier 3. The advantage for them is it might sound weird, but Conte being gone is a good thing because Conte is not the greatest when it comes to Champions League. So
yeah, but they got like the Inzaghi brother.
Yeah, Simone Inzaghi is a good manager. Like he's not a world beater, but he's still very good, in my opinion. And he took Lazio to the knockout stages. So,
and would we put Juve tier 3 as well with Allegri and Chiesa coming in?
So, tier 3 for Juventus?
Tier 3 or? I don't know. That seems too high for me, but I don't know.
For Juventus?
It's a tough one. Juve still haven't done their business yet. They keep stalling on this Locatelli deal, so
I don't think they have the money. Sorry, Latin Lazario. Sorry,
Martin.
I don't think they have the money.
He's saying for you to be tier 1, Martin. He's saying in the comments.
Oh my lord,
Martin, you mistaken me for Abdul. Juve's tier 1.
No,
really?
No. They can't afford Locatelli.
This is Juve bias. Juve
tier 1. I'm not sure about that, Martin, bro. We have the money. Damari is on loan.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure whether you can put Juventus and Inter. I still think that the loss of Conte, Hakimi, and potentially Lukaku.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I think Chelsea are going to get Messi. And I think Chelsea are going to get Lukaku. I'm going as that Chelsea are going to get Lukaku because they need a striker. And I think Inter. I mean, even with their team last season, they still finished 4th with Shakhtar.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I put them tier 4. Is that not reasonable?
That's fair.
Yeah, either one is fair, honestly. Like we can't forget, like they've just come back to the Champions League after a few years, so they're still building that momentum in the Champions League.
Juve are not tier 2, man. Juve are not tier 2. Juve are not tier 2.
Who we have next? Okay,
Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool's an interesting one because obviously Van Dijk is back. You just expect Jota will have a full season as well.
Will Mane step up though? Is Mane back? That's the question. Is Mane back?
Well, Salah is still there, still doing his bits.
Yeah.
Firmino maybe.
Firmino's not going to step up. They need to sell him.
But do they go to tier 3 or tier 2?
Not tier 2. I don't think.
Yeah. I think they're tier 3, in my opinion. Yeah, ahead of Real Madrid. That's my pick.
Okay.
Atletico.
Ooh.
Suarez doesn't ball in the Champions League though. So
yeah, that's the thing.
Suarez.
Yeah.
Last season, João Felix was the much better player in the Champions League.
True, and every time Simeone gets a semi-difficult opponent, he parks the bus.
Yeah.
So,
But again, that's the thing though. Like in knockout stages, will that pragmatic approach kind of benefit Atletico is the question.
until
True.
Cristiano knocks 3 past them again.
Oh man. Oh god.
Tier 3 then?
Tier 4 for me.
Really? On the same level as Barca?
No. I think
Yes.
tier 3 is respectable. I don't know about tier 4 because
Look, Suarez never scores in the Champions League.
oh yeah, they're Atletico. Romano just tweeted they're getting a forward from Wolves actually.
And they lost Trippier. Isn't Trippier?
Jimenez.
They may lose Trippier. The right back.
Is it
They might
Conte?
lose him.
Yeah, they might lose him.
Atletico Madrid is to Rafa.
Rafa Mir, yeah.
Rafa,
He used to play for Huesca.
Yeah.
And he's in Wolves now, yeah.
Scored like 10 goals in La Liga last season.
Yeah, it was like,
still want to keep an eye on goals. Yeah,
and they're trying to get him as well. So it's going to be interesting.
So we're keeping them tier 3 for now then? Or tier 4?
Yeah.
Tier 3 is fine.
Tier 3 is good, yeah.
And then
I won't
Dortmund.
drag this on, but Dortmund.
Yeah.
Will Haaland do his thing? That's the
Will
question.
Haaland stay?
I mean, they got Marlon, but I don't know about him.
Yeah, Marlon is talented, but it's hard to say.
They lost Sancho. They lost their main assister, even though they still have Brandt. But
I think in general it's not just losing Sancho. I think still defensively they still have a lot of issues, like in terms of their goalkeeper and whatnot. They're trying to find a better goalkeeper, better wingbacks, for example. So it's a hard one. I think I'd put them at tier 4 in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's
tier 4 for okay.
Manchester United, Red. You can't.
I'm getting there. I know Porto's there. So do people put Porto in the same as Club Brugge or
Respect Porto, man. Respect Porto.
Hey, Porto got to quarterfinal last year, man, didn't they?
They knocked out Juve, so where you at, man?
Maruzari is getting flashbacks.
they knocked out. So can we legit putting them at Porto as tier 5 when they knocked out Juve last season?
Tier 4, man. Tier 4.
Again, this is a tough one, right? Because even though they did knock out Juve, right? Like they didn't win Liga, no, so Sporting, so it's a bit of a tough one again, right? Because it's about consistency. Can they find that when they go to the Champions League again? But I think tier 4 is okay in my opinion. I don't think that's bad.
Yeah,
RB Salzburg. Sorry, no, RB Leipzig. RB Salzburg will probably be qualified anyway, but
yeah.
Are we putting them at tier 5? RB?
Yeah.
Now that Nagelsmann has left?
Yeah.
Nah, I think they deserve at least tier 4. I know it's a bit controversial, but the way they've replaced Upamecano and Konate, they've made very good reinforcement. And their manager Jesse Marsch, he's actually a good manager in my opinion. Like when Liverpool beat Salzburg 4-3, I think a lot of us we remember the comeback Salzburg made. They didn't win obviously, but he was the manager at the time, so there's going to be a fighting spirit within that team.
Sevilla.
Tier 5.
Tier 5. Is that
Europa League merchants, bro.
So you're saying that Sevilla have less of a chance than Barcelona? Is that what we're saying? Even without Messi?
Bro, 100%, bro. If they have a chance to get Europa League, they'll take that.
We'll take it. All right, okay. We're gonna get to Manchester United now, man. Personally, I think if we get Camavinga, then let me get this. Let me drag it. Can't remove this.
Tier 3, tier 2 for me personally.
Yeah, it's one of those tiers.
Camavinga, then we're talking there, man. So.
Easy.
If we get Camavinga and complete the midfield with Sancho, Varane, and then Pogba, then you never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah, I would probably put realistically.
Tier 3.
I'd probably put them there. I think tier 3 is reasonable.
I know
Yeah.
there's not a badge, but where are we placing Milan?
Let's pretend Napoli. Yeah.
Let's pretend Napoli's Milan.
I think for me, it's tier 5 because if
wow, because they've not been in the Champions League for goodness knows how long, and you still got whatever you say about Barca and United, you've still got veterans who've played in there for like several years. You know,
right.
There could be a surprise, a shock. I agree, but yeah,
And in general, for me, right, like in terms of a lot of the managers that these clubs employ, I don't think Milan have the greatest one. I think Pioli, he's not that great. He even said a statement where, like, he said he wouldn't mind playing Zlatan and Giroud together. Imagine one of them gets injured. That team is screwed, man. Like, come on.
Damn.
I mean, I'm probably not going to go for the rest. I mean, you got CSK here. CSK are probably going to Benfica. I don't think they've qualified yet, have they? They're in the qualifier.
Let's switch for a Sporting, since they won the league.
Okay, Sporting. Yeah. Okay, fine. Probably put them tier 5, to be honest.
Tier 5 is good. But I can't wait to watch them. Like Pedro Goncalves, man, that guy's a baller.
Goncalves look very good. CSK's there, I think. Lyon. Where did Lyon finish last season? Did they finish second or?
It was
Lyon, PSG. So who finished third?
Third, I think, was it was Monaco.
Monaco, that's it. Yes, they're going through Champions League qualifiers, aren't they, right now?
Yeah. They're gonna play against Prague. So
okay. So assuming that Monaco get through that, where would people put Monaco?
Tier 5.
Tier 5, yeah.
Okay. And I'll leave the rest. Okay, fair. Okay, well that was. We'll probably review this again with actual proper icons closer to the Champions League preview. But thank you guys so much for being on the panel, guys, and thank you so much for listening in as well. Thanks so much for the dubs as well. Appreciate it. We'll be back live with Red Devil Live, hopefully weekly around about 10 o'clock BST. Just a reminder, guys, my second channel, Red Marvel, where we're going to be having those debates, Goku, Superman, etc. Links in the description. In fact, let me put the link in the comments, guys. I need a few subscribers to get to 50 subs, guys. So you can head over. I'll put the link in the description here, actually. There you guys go. Red Marvel. Subscribe. We will be trying to do some videos. I actually, to be honest, the one I wanted to do, I'm trying to figure out when is if anyone knows a bit about Dragon Ball, Vegeta has this new God of Destruction form, which looks absolutely sick. And I want to see who would win a fight between God of Destruction Vegeta and Ultra Instinct Goku. I don't know who will, but that's what the debate is for. But anyway, guys, if you use the channel, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio, also to United X, smash the notification button. Take care, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a nice day, and cheers.